What's up, you guys? What's up, Kelly? I hope you're right. That's kind of what I was thinking too. They kind of line them up weird. They're with these packs. They got like, I don't know, it's like 4 or 5 base packs. They're all base cards, but then they give us one pack that's full of like rated rookies and inserts and stuff. I'm hoping that's the truth. Let's see if we can get something like that. Welcome, guys. If you're looking for eBay 283, as you can see, here we are. Thanks for joining 282 if you were in that one. Enjoy your stack shipping if you're in 283 here. We got our second break of the night, you guys. I'm going to give it a couple minutes here. Make sure our guys from Facebook want to jump in this one, and then we'll get started. Welcome. Okay, guys, I think we're going to get started here. Welcome to the break, guys. I'm Sean. I do these eBay retail breaks. They go really cheap. They're a fun way to get into ripping without breaking the bank there. Before I go any further, I suppose, let's bring this up. The assets. Where's these? There we go. All right, guys, if you take a look down here at the banner, that is the link to the eBay Case Breaks sweepstakes. There's no purchase necessary to check that out. The sweepstakes is for the month of September. They do it every month for the good folks there at eBay Case Breaks. Go ahead and check it out if you have some time. Again, no purchase necessary. But welcome, guys. Thanks for finding us on eBay. I know you got other places you could break. You got Whatnot, you got eBay, you got eBay Live, you got a bunch of other places. Thank you for choosing us tonight for one of these retail breaks. Again, I'm Sean. I do these cheap retail breaks on eBay. We're filling up a group on Facebook. If you guys want to see what's up over there, check us out on Facebook. We're 1,500 members strong and growing. We do, if you're returning, so it's been I want to say it's been about a month and a half since I've been doing these eBay breaks, but we're back at it. We usually do these mixer breaks here, and on eBay we've shifted our shipping days to Wednesdays. So tonight kicks off the new week of shipping. So we'll break all the way through next week, Monday or Tuesday or whatever we're going to call it. Then that's when that cycle of stack shipping will end, and then I'll send it out on Wednesdays. It just works better this way if it's on Wednesdays rather than Mondays. The only problem with Mondays is we just weren't getting them out on time. There you go, Kelly. Yes. Good luck, everybody. All right, let's get the banner down here. Thanks for joining us. I got the eBay thing covered. It's 283, of course, break number 2 on the night. What else do I got to say? What else do I got to cover? I think we're just good to go. Everything's all set to go. All teams went, invoices all set up, and paid. Everything's great. So let's, without further ado, let's get started here with eBay 283. Get started. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for joining us. If this is your first time in a Badlands Breaks, in any Badlands Breaks on eBay, you'll notice that we read you all the base cards. Let's go ahead and start with a select. Let's go with select 23, guys. If you're just getting here, we're just getting started on the break, guys. If this is your first time here, we read all the base cards. That's because we send you all the base cards, and we will send you 2 top-loaded cards no matter what. We read off all the names and all the cards and all that good stuff. So we take our time a little bit more with our breaks, but I think you'll like what we have to offer here. They're right, nice and cheap, and it's a good time all around. So let's go. Without further ado, here's our 23 Select Blaster. We'll get to the Mega in a little bit, but we sort of got a low-key zebra hunt here going on. We got both Select Megas, as you can see right there. Both are going to have the black and green die cuts. One of them's got the shock. Nobody home there. And then, of course, we got our Optic 23, Elite 25, then a Donruss Holiday Blaster 24, same with Prism 24 there. So let's see what we can get in this one. Different formula from our last break. But thanks again for joining in our breaks, you guys. Good luck. Here we go. On a Wednesday, there's Josh Allen, Trevor Lawrence, Jahan Dotson, and a Bijan Robinson rookie. So we're starting out with the base packs there. There's a Will Anderson Jr. Select rookie here to premier levels of Quan Martin for Washington. You got Mark Andrews and then a Jerry Jeudy. Let's see how many of these rookie die cuts we can kind of stack up there. As I was saying in the other break, when I top load these, I like to try to get everyone some kind of top loaded rookie or some other up there. It's the goal. It's never happened, but it's fun to get at least each team some representation. After all, we will send you 2 top loaded cards in your order no matter what. But it's always nice to hit something big up there for somebody. So let's do that. Jordan Howden, you got a Jared Hall. Yeah, we got Zach Harrison. There's Tyreek Hill. A little bit of a bland start here. How's the second half of this blaster looking? Ty Spears. There's a Devon Achane. Not too bad there for the... Oh, no, but we don't have our die cut. There's your Devon Achane. One's going to be a Henry To'oTo'o for the Texans. We're looking for C.J. Stroud in that regard. And then a Christian McCaffrey. So you got your To'oTo'o. Even Will Anderson Jr. 23 is not too bad for the Texans. Been a while since I've been ripping. It's been probably close to a month. I got to get the rhythm back. It's weird. It's like riding a bike. I just got to get back on. Okay, there's your Stetson Bennett. He's kind of an interesting chase at 23, kind of suddenly there a little bit. He's been looking pretty good in preseason, and they're going to have to hand off the reins to somebody at some point over there. We got a rookie silver. It's going to be a Tommy DeVito this time for the Giants. Chris Olave. They got Trevor Lawrence. DeVito. Maybe a green select die cut coming up here, possibly Najee Harris. It is indeed. We got a Kobe Turner here for the Rams. How about our green for the Titans? What do we got? Ty Spears, not terrible. What do we got numbered on there? There's a Joey B. Got a couple of rookie die cuts to finish that one out. A little bit on the bland side, but we'll see what we got here for the Titans. As soon as this guy can get off that, get off the injury list here. Read number 294 to 499 for your rookie Ty Spears there. Tyja Spears, I just call him Ty Spears. And for the Rams, we didn't get the Puka Nacua out of that box, but we'll start you out with a Kobe Turner. All right. Let's hit some 24 next. Let's go with the select. Actually, I changed my mind. Let's do our 25 blaster. Not as heavy this time. We didn't go with the Mega. Alan, I think I sent you the combined invoice on there. Let's see. See if I did get it to you. Did I not? Take a look. I believe I did. Yes, here. Just in case, let me go ahead and let's redraw that up. Let me resend it for you. There he is. Sorry about the pause, you guys. I'll be right back in a second. Just got to send our guy Alan the invoice again. Try that. There we go. All right, Alan, I got you sent. It's all adjusted. You got the stack shipping rate on all the teams there, of course. Good luck, buddy. Sent it again for you. Try that one out. Give that one a shot there, Alan. I think that one should work for you. All right, guys, we're just getting started here. Now let's move into our 25 our 25 Elite Blaster. We'll be ripping through these boxes before we get to the good stuff like the Mosaic and Prism and all that. There's nobody home there. We'll move on next to the 2024 Select there, Kelly. Let's go. We'll bounce it back and we'll do 24. All right, we got Brian Thomas Jr. Joey Bosa, and then our first green. What do we got this time? Caleb Johnson for the Steelers. The Steelers on the board with that one. We got our Spellbound Brock Bowers. Okay. Out of the blaster, these aren't numbered or anything, but these are the rookies. You got one for Pittsburgh. Who else can we get? You got Tennessee in the break. Hoping for some Cam Ward action there. All right, there's Bucky Irvin. You got Saquon Barkley, Nick Bosa this time, and for Detroit, another rookie. You got Isaac Tesla this time. Nice. He's got the rookie wide receiver. Lying in wait. Up there in Detroit. All right, there's Xavier Worthy. Good luck on the injury there, buddy. There's Darrell Green, James Cook, and a full throttle Deebo Samuel in the San Francisco 49ers outfit. He was traded to Washington, but that'll be going to the Niners. All right, William Andrews. You got Jaden Daniels. Hang on just a minute. Jaden Daniels. What am I on? There's Lamar Jackson. And for the Panthers this time, not a rookie, but you got Wesley Walls is your other green disco, sparkle, whatever they call it, out of the Elite box. Nice. Yeah. It seems like if you got a rookie wide receiver on any promising team, it's like it's just a matter of time before their moment comes there. Mike Allstott, you got a Derrick Henry, Bryce Young, and one more time with the Spellbound. We'll go with the Jaden Daniels this time out of the 25 box. And one more pack to go here. Got a couple rookies in the green disco. Let's see if we can get a third. Or a fourth, rather. I know we got another one in there. All right, there's Matt Stafford, Patrick Queen, Jamal Charles, and looks like we got red here. Rookie. How about a Tyler Booker for the Cowboys? You're number 296 and a 999 with that one. Over there, not terrible for an Elite Blaster there. Not terrible. We got three rookies, two discos, one red. Let's move on this time now to Select 2024. All right, we got a 2025 box ripped. We'll go Select 24. Or no, wait, I'm gonna do this again to you one more time. No. Let's do the Holiday Blaster. Just because we got a lot of base cards. We'll get back to the Select in just a sec, but we got a lot of base cards to pull this one before we get to the good pack. So let's go ahead and get her done here. All right. We got the blue Donruss Blaster. See how we do. Like I said, I've opened a couple of these, and it seems like they put all of the rated rookies and stuff in one pack, while the other five just kind of... They're just loaded with all base. We'll see. Either way, I'm going to read them all to you. All right, here we go. Brandon Cooks, James Lofton, Trent McDuffie, Aaron Jones, Jake Elliott, Quentin Nelson, Christian Kirk, Max Crosby, Rashawn Slater, Byron Young, Josh Reynolds, Sam Laporta, Daniel Jones, Aaron Rodgers, and Jackson Smith and Jigba. It's your first pack, all base there, so it's trending the exact way I was describing. Let's see. I almost think that if I open up the rookie pack, maybe we'll just put it on ice to the left here, and then we'll rip the rest of them. All right, we got a Minka Fitzpatrick, Christian McCaffrey, Jonathan Allen, Demario Douglas, Dick Butkus, Tua Tagovailoa, Marshawn Lattimore, Warren Sapp, John Lynch, Jeffrey Simmons, Kyler Murray, Grady Jarrett, Justin Matabuki, and then we got Aaron Reed with Anthony Munoz. Yep, same situation. Still your all base pack here. Brandon Aubrey, Jordan Love, Marquise Brown, TJ Hawkinson, Saquon Barkley, Julius Peppers. You got a Joe Mixon, Zaire Franklin, Mark Brunell, Aiden O'Connell, Jerome Ford, Jaleel McLaughlin, Alex Anzalone, Eli Manning, Mike Williams, and then that kid reporter there in the back. It's like a flashcard exercise until I get to all the rookies. All right, here we go. It looks like we got something in the middle here. Maybe it's your rookie revolutions or something. Russell Wilson, Brock Purdy, Darren Payne, Mike Vrabel, Keenan Allen, Joey Bosa, Chris Olave, Jalen Waddle, Alvin Kamara, Rashad White. Here we go. Then we do have a rookie revolutions. What are we going to get this time? For the Jets, it's going to be a Braylon Allen for you. Braylon Allen for the Jets is your rookie revolutions. And then Tyler Bass, Jamar Chase, Jeff Garcia, Cortland Sutton. Well, it only took 2.5 packs to finally get to it, or 3. We got our first rookie out of the box. How about this one? Is it our stack of rated rookies? It isn't yet. Let's see. Zach Martin, Dave Robinson, Isaiah Pacheco, Jordan Addison, Lane Johnson, Will Levis, Mike Rozier, Dalton Schultz, Javon Holland, Evan Ingram, Taylor Decker, Brian Burns, Joe Namath, Tariq Woolen, and a Buda Baker. Kid reporter again. Seems that's the way we're trending. Will the rookie pack be the end? Will it be at the end, or is it right here? No, still got one to go. All right, Jalen Warren, Nick Bosa, Steven Davis, KJ Osborne, Cole Kmet, Mark Duper, Taysom Hill, Mike Evans, Jonathan Mingo, Take Dell, Andre Rison, Mark Andrews, Greg Rousseau, Chase Brown, and then a David Njoku. 2.5 pounds of base cards before we finally get to the pack we've been waiting for right here. So far, we got the rookie revolutions. Braylon out. Let's see what we get here. Should be all rated rookies in this one, and it is indeed. Here's the pack that we were looking for. All right, here you go, guys. Good luck. Jalen McMillan, Devin Leary, JJ McCarthy's your base. There's Sian Vakai, Caleb Williams, Malik Washington, Peyton Wilson. Then you got a Ricky Pearsall there, Troy Franklin, Jamari Thrash, then a Trey Benson. We got this time your red is going to be a TJ Hawkinson. Excuse me. Rookie Revolution again. This time is going to be a Jalen McMillan. So the Bucks get the Jalen McMillan in this one. Then you got Red Hot Rookies, Malachi Corley for the Jets. Check it out. You got your Donruss, Mike Penix rookie there. Then your Donruss, Gilbert Brown. Throwback for the Packers there. Dallas Turner for the Vikings on that one. So just a couple more. A little bit of Penix action here, at least with your Donruss throwback kind of thing. And then we got the Rookie Revolutions. Jalen McMillan here for the Bucks. Suppose you could put the Red Hot Rookies in there. But we'll get a start with our Michael Penix up there. There we go. Still looking for more. All right. Donruss Blaster out of the way. Now we got our next downtown chance is going to be this Optic Blaster. So we'll get to that eventually. But now we do our Select 24. Like so. How about out of the 24 side of things with Select? Security. Here we go. Okay, good luck, guys. All right, David Montgomery, got a Romo Dunze. There's a Jared Goff, turbocharged, and a shock Earl Campbell, concourse level for the Titans, the then Houston Oilers. How about right here? What's up, Martin? Let's get him. Let's get him. Only got your Quan Martin so far. Funny, it's fitting. We got to get that JD5, though, just like you're saying. Tyrone Tracy Jr., we got Chris Jones. Jaden Daniels, speaking of the devil, there isn't a base. There's Joey B. We got a base. We just got to say his name a little bit more. One base, Jaden Daniels. Let's see if we can get that shock for you. Maybe that Prism Silver. There's CJ Stroud. We'll be looking for him in the 23 box select. You got a 2 at Tagovailoa. Shock again here is going to be Joey B again. And then a DJ Moore. All right, this time we got Fred Taylor, Jordan Davis. You got Dallas Turner for the Vikes. Shock is going to be a Brett Favre this time in a Jets uniform. Two more packs. Come on now. Come on. All right, Kamani Vidal, Malik Neighbors. You got a silver concourse level. This time it's going to be a Drake May. Yes, that's what's up. You got the Patriots, finally. And then a Bobby Okereke. So here we go. Seems like we've been on a Drake May dry spell around here. There you go. So you're at your concourse level, at least silver Drake May. One more crack at it for everyone else. All right, here we go. We got Nico Collins. There's Darnell Mooney. Asante Samuel Jr., and then we're going to finish it out with the James Cook. So a little bit of a lackluster finish on that blaster. At least you got the Drake May if he had the New England Patriots, but that's just about it from that blaster. Let's put that behind us and let's get it here in the next couple. Let's bring it back to the 23 class and do Select 23. And then I'll do it on the 23 class for Select. We still got that Optic blaster over there. What can we pull on this side of things? There you go. Nobody there. Oh, what do we got? A security tag. Where'd it go? Yeah, whatever. Away we go. 23 select again. This time out of the Mega. All right, OBJ. We got Bailey Zapp, Damari DeMarcado. There's a Luke Schoonmaker club level for the Cowboys. You got a Bryce Young, Derek Hall, Anthony Richardson. Club level for the boys. That's a start. What do we got here? Deshaun Watson, Jalen Hurts, Nick Chubb. Concourse level black and green is a Jalen Warren. Now we got a Brandon Johnson, Lamar Jackson, and Roshan Johnson there. No rookies in that one. None of the die cuts. None of it. All right, let's turn things around here. Come on. Let's see if we still can seek something out. There's still time. We got boxes. We got it all in front of us here. Let's see what we can get. Jalen Warren, Lucas Haversick, Henry To'oTo'o again out of the select. We got Amari Cooper, retired Amari Cooper. And then a Deuce Vaughn silver for the Cowboys out of 23. Then a Jackson Smith and Jigba, and a Jalen Jones. JSN switch places with Deuce Vaughn here. I got a couple of Cowboys out of the 23 box. Texans still looking for CJ Stroud, but you got a To'oTo'o again. Three to go. All right, To'oTo'o, Jahmyr Gibbs, Christian Gonzalez is your club level for the Patriots. Then we got Will Levis again. No, good luck with that one. There's Mekhi Blackman, premier level for the Vikings. Then Devontae Adams and Scary Terry McLaurin there. Two more to go out of 23 select. All right, Will Levis got Derrick Henry. Joey Turner this time in the concourse level. There's Aiden O'Connell again. Premier, then here's Silver. Round and round we go. Is it George Pickens? Ahmad Sauce Gardner, Cam Smith there. The one pack to go. How do we finish things out here? First we get our Rams up there. Well, I think he's already up there once out of the select blaster. This time it's black and green. Getting a couple. Still looking for Puka Nacua. Here we go. Last pack out of 23 select. Kobe Turner, Osiris Torrance, you got Tavius Robinson, Kendra Miller is your club level. Then our black and green die cut. This time is Osiris Torrance again. You got an Anthony Richardson by the numbers and a Roshan Johnson again in the base. That's how we finished the select mega. Hopefully the select 24 mega is a lot better. That one was on the downside. That was on the DL. We'll try it again one more time with that optic blaster, but let's rip a Prism 24 before that. Here we go. Of course, we always show you all the hits we get per break at the end of the break every single time, so no worries if I'm stacking them up, moving them. We'll go through them all at the very end here. We've got 3 boxes left to go. Still a chance. If I haven't hit 3 yet, let's do it now. Prism 24. This is your orange disco blaster that I think we all got some... Still got some laser blasters to open down here. Then before you know it, these will all be dried up and gone. Nobody. There we go. That's right. One more shot right there in the select mega. All right, Prism 24, guys. Jonathan Ogden, you got a Christian McCaffrey. Silver is going to the Jets. It's going to be a Breece Hall. Then you got a Breece Hall again in the hype. There's Jimmy Johnson. You got a CJ Stroud. Dylan Lobby, I should say. Then we got Anthony Gold. Rookie Disco. Anthony Gold going to the Colts there. Who seem like they got something going with Daniel Jones. Something better than what they had. Specifically the draft pick from this class. This guy. I don't know, man. Don't know if we'll be seeing much of him going forward, but at least they got Daniel Jones now. All right. Adam Thielen, you got Foye Alakin, Willie Gay Jr., and a Disco Orange Jason Witten for the Cowboys. Three packs of Prism to go. All right, there's Sam Laporta in the 24 class, or the 24 box. Rather, he's out of the 23 class though. And Adrian Peterson. Then you got Ryan Flournoy. Orange Disco is Daniil Hunter, former Viking that time. Two to go. 2 packs of Prism. All right, Gervin Dexter Sr. You got Zamir White. Cam Chancellor, rookie. This time is going to be your Kool-Aid McKinstry for the Saints. There we go. Last shot at it here. Yikes. A little bit underwhelming compared to our break prior. Let's see if we can turn it around right now. There's Drake London, Rashawn Gary, Javon Bullard, and then we're going to finish with a Bobby Wagner out of the Prism 24 box in Orange Disco. Woof, a tad on the rough side there. Well, let's move on past it. Let's see what we can get in our Optic 23 blaster here, guys. Purple Shock's coming out of this one. Hopefully a silver rated rookie and then some. Maybe someone gets lucky and gets the downtown. Hopefully a blue glitter maybe, and let's get it. There you go. Sick name. Whenever I pull his cards, I'm like, he's part of the Kool-Aid ministry. Nobody there. All right, OBJ, we got Dalton Kincaid. Silver rated rookie is going to be a Tariq Stevenson this time. And then there's Cooper Kupp. So we get the Chicago Bear, Tariq Stevenson, to start with the silver rated rookie out of the blaster. Second pack, what do we got? Now, in this one, there's a Jalen Petrie. You got a Quentin Johnston, Purple Shock. He had a big game. Hendon Hooker, and then Brock Purdy. Maybe finally this guy a couple seasons later is in his breakout year. He got, I'm sure he was on many a fantasy bench this past week when he scored above 20 points there. All right, now we got Shaq Thompson. There's a Derek Hall. Silver this time is a Brian Robinson Jr. now in San Francisco. Kirk Cousins, of course, this one going to Washington. All right, now we got Trevor Lawrence. Here we go. Whoa. We got a case hit. So we did it. We got a blaster case hit out of 23. So think of your 23 teams and who's going to get it. Here we go. Blazers going to San Francisco. You get a Christian McCaffrey Blazers. Sick. If you got the 49ers, you got your case hit, Christian McCaffrey. Yes. That is so sick. There's a Charlie Jones to boot and a Dontavian Wicks. All right. Finally, some hot action there. So we got a case hit for the Niners in this break, you guys. So if you had the Niners in the break, you're the lucky one. We still got time yet for everyone else, but here she is. Certainly is, yep. Nice. We were asking for the downtown. We got the Blazers this time. There they are, 49ers, the lucky winners in this break. Getting that case hit action. All right, Max Crosby, you got a Tyler Lacey. There's a lighted up Will Levis, and then a Dexter Lawrence. So sick. Such a sick hit. So shiny in person here. All right, last pack of Optic. Aiden Hutchinson, your purple shot. Go to the Ravens is Keaton Mitchell again. Man, I don't know why he's not running back 2 over there. I feel like he's better than the other guys. There's Kalijah Cansey and Austin Eckler. That's how we finished the Optic blaster here, you guys. But there's all of what we pulled from that one. Not too bad, especially if you got the 49ers, that is. You got the case hit. That's going to bring us to our last box, you guys. We can check case hit off the list, but that doesn't mean we can't hope for another one. So sick. All right. We obviously review all hits after the break. We will make sure to do that for you every single time. If you're buying into multiple breaks, that whole bit, you can always sift through and look at our breaks and do our hit review at the very end if you miss them. But let's see what we got in our Select 24, guys. Good luck. Last box of the break, last box of the night for myself, and then I'll be back at it tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to be back at it with our Hot Hands Breaks in Facebook group. We're going to fit more eBay breaks in here between now and the weekend and then into next week. And then, like I said, we've changed our shipping days. If you guys are breaking with us again and you haven't read the description, it's just a little different. We shifted the shipping day. Nobody home there. We shifted the shipping day to Wednesdays. It's no longer on a Monday. So the weekends weren't working for us here. We were falling behind regularly, like weekly we were. So the Wednesday is going to be a better fit for us. Just a heads up. So today is your beginning day of the week to get in on stacked shipping. Stacked shipping is only $1 per entire break. If you bid up a whole bunch of teams, it's still just $1 each break throughout the week. It's a great deal. And then, of course, check us out on Facebook, guys, if you like hanging out here. We got more to offer there. All right, Will Anderson Jr., George Kittle. We got Cameron Jordan. And we're underway with our last box. Our first die cut is going to be a Sam Hubbard club level die cut. Then you got a Christian Watson Premier Shock behind him. And then there's a Bo Nix. Man, trade places with the other guys. And then Ricky Pearsall. Same story there. All right. Hopefully we can pull some rookies on the next go around when it comes to die cuts and shocks. But we still got a few packs to go with the Mega. Let's see what else we can hit here. We got the Broncos. Let me get him. You got the Broncos, though. At least you got one base Bo Nix. We need more from the quarterback department, though. We need more. We need more than just the base. Here we go. There's Jordan. We got Josh Jacobs. There's Bo Nix again. Chris Jones in the shock. And then you got a Ray McLeod shock as well. Club level. There's a Braylon Allen for the Jets. You got Tyler Nubin, Sky Umah, and then Spencer Rattler there for the Saints. Isn't that a bummer? I didn't read the comment there. That sucks. That stinks, doesn't it? I hate when that happens. Whether it's here, whether it's on Whatnot or eBay Live or anything. There's always somebody that can last minute snipe you. We got 4 packs to go here in our Select 2024 Mega. All right, here you go. There's Penny Sewell, David Montgomery, a couple of lines there. Romo Dunze. What do we got here? It looks like a quarterback. It is. There's his CJ Stroud, green and black shock there. Taylor Rapp. Then you got Dak Prescott, Phillip Rivers. Once again, getting these shot cards, but they're just not coming up rookies. We did get a case hit in the break, but it's kind of thin on most spots here. Let's see if we can make up for it in the last 3 packs. There's Joel Anderson, Kamari Lassiter, Tyrone Tracy for the Giants. There's your shock there. Got a Justin Herbert club level. Then an Aaron Rodgers, got a Dan Hampton, and then Malik Neighbors. All in the base there. Still looking for that Malik Neighbors. But if you got the Giants, at least you got Tyrone Tracy hit here. 2 more to go, guys. I know I sound like a broken record, but I just want to thank you guys again so much for trying one of these cheaper retail breaks with Badlands Breaks on eBay. Once again, I'm Sean. I do these breaks here, and then we do more breaks on our Facebook page. We got hobby breaks there. We'll be getting back into the memorabilia circuit, the whole business on Badlands Breaks and our Facebook page. Look for the Buffalo logo, all that. You can find it. Facebook, we're 1,500 strong and growing on there. Tyrone Tracy, Chris Jones, Rasul Douglas is your silver concourse. So we got Tua Tagovailoa, Lamar Jackson. You got a Calvin Hill. There's a David Njoku. Looking thin there as well. We're getting all the veterans in these shocks. Coming up short on the rookies. Just coming up short on the rookies. You got 1 more pack to try to change that narrative a little bit, at least just for you. But here we go. Last pack, you guys. Thanks again for jumping in. One of these late night breaks in the middle of the week. All right, CJ Stroud, Tua Tagovailoa. You got a Fred Taylor. Your last shock is, maybe not last, but you got the Fred Taylor there. How about a rookie one more time? We at least will. And for the Bills, you got a Keon Coleman this time. So at least for the Bills, you get a little bit of love on the way out the door there. There's Malachi Corley, followed by A.J. Barner. That's how we finish things out. So a little shorter on the stack this time with the break. However, if you got the Niners, you're pretty happy tonight. I got a couple others. Let's go through what we did hit here in this break. Here we go. We got to save him for last. All right. Here's our break, guys. You got the Charlie Jones. You have the Quentin Johnston, not bad for the Bengals and the Chargers, especially that Quentin Johnston hit there. It seems like he's on the up and up. There's a Tariq Stevenson, silver-rated rookie. Keaton Mitchell, Kool-Aid McKinstry, the orange disco. You got Anthony Gold, orange disco. Okay, let's try that again. Osiris Torrance in the black and green. You got a Jalen McMillan, rookie revolutions, alongside that Braylon Allen. Then you got an Isaac Tesla green disco, along with a Caleb Johnson, same situation, green disco. Tommy DeVito, silver concourse, and silver concourse Drake May out of the 24 box. We did at least get in on the New England quarterback situation. There's a Tyler Booker, number 295 out of 999 there out of the elite box. Then we got the Ty Spears. Then we got the Henry To'oTo'o. Yeah, thanks for jumping in there, Kelly. Thanks a bunch. Henry To'oTo'o, you got Luke Schoonmaker, Deuce Vaughn, a couple of Cowboys, Kobe Turner, Henry To'oTo'o again. You got Michael Penix, there's Quan Martin, Kobe Turner again. That's right, we did hit him a couple times in the concourse. There's Keon Coleman, we just hit, Tyrone Tracy. And then your case hit, your Blazers, Christian McCaffrey, out of the 23 blaster of Optic. Always a fun rip, delving back into that 23 stuff, mixed it in with 24. Now we got the 2025 season ahead of us, so good times, you guys. Ripping Panini stuff one last season, and then I'm pretty sure that's how it's going. We're going with tops in 26. It'll be over before you know it. So, all right, I'm gonna sort these out. When you get these all ready to go, And then we'll be back at it tomorrow, guys. If you like what you see here, come join us on Facebook. Like I said, even lurk, just hang out, chat. We got a buy, sell, trade thread, everything. We're going to be revamping the community there just a little bit. Looks like we're getting rid of our group chat, but then it looks like we got like a coordinated like group room chat kind of thing, like a community chat based room or something like that. But come check us out on Facebook. Either way, guys, come say hi. Join the group. Help us grow. We're on the up and up. All right, guys. Peace out. I'll see you guys next time for these breaks. I'll be back at the eBay breaks probably on Friday and Saturday, and then we'll be doing Hot Hands breaks on Facebook in the meantime. All right. Peace out. See you later. Bye-bye.